Oh, shit.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the BRG podcast with your wonderful hosts, myself, WarpedJester, and the Canuck from the Great White North.
Hi, I can't turn that way. Hello, hi everyone, it's Kirok.
How's it going, Kay?
It's going.
Missed you last week, man. Just so you guys know, Kirok is recovering from his VR issue, so we've all... He's want to admit this freaking VR porn. Anyways, Kirok, my friend, glad to have you back. Hey, listen, guys, tonight we're going to do our usual rundown of the week's news, get you filled up on what's going on here. However, we are going to make this a short night tonight. One, because Kirok isn't 100% yet. Two, because there's really no good big articles we really want to dive into. And three, because we might as well start getting you guys a little more accustomed to the shorter, quote-unquote, format of not doing a main topic, since that is going to be what we're going to start doing in the beginning of May when we start doing this on Twitch for a live stream. We'll talk more about that at the end of the show. So, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, go ahead and dive into the news this fine evening. And actually, to start us off here with news... It's rant time! Yay! So Fortnite Battle Royale removes the guided missile launcher, probably because a whole bunch of little whiny pissy people got upset that it was OP and that people were too powerful with it, blah 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 blah. There's absolutely no note here either about if they're going to balance and bring it back or anything like that. So yeah, for the people who enjoyed having these guided rockets and people who could jump on them and take rides with them and all that, yeah, that's out the window. So sorry. Which, just for record's sake, we played Unreal back in the day, and they had a guided nuclear missile, motherfucker, and nobody bitched about it.
Nobody bitched about it.
If you could get to it and you could launch it, you are a dead heap that anybody can take out while you're guiding that thing around. Your body's dead. You know what? Fuck you bunch of whiny little bastards. Get over it. God damn it.
Polygon brings us to the next article. PUBG's new map will let you parachute into an underground cave system. So this is pretty awesome. The map goes by the name Savage. Currently, it's being worked on and won't be ready for months to come, actually. The development team has ambitious vision of having an underground cave system that players will be able to parachute right into. All I got to say is that's pretty freaking cool. I'm going to look forward to trying that one out.
It'll be a different map for sure, because you'll have top ground areas and then also underground areas.
Yeah, that's going to be so cool.
Interesting. You have to ways to get up and down because somebody's on top, somebody's down below. They got to get to each other, yo. Yo? Hey, guess what, guys? Leaks have revealed Microsoft's new avatar system. Now, this is something that was bandied about a while back, and then it just kind of went poof, and nobody ever heard from it again. The nearest thing I can equate this to is a much better looking and better rendered Nintendo Me kind of thing. I mean, there really isn't much more to it than that. They're really cool little avatars, and they're very, very versatile. You got from the demo ad they showed, you have a lot of flexibility for somebody that's on a bike, on skis, in a wheelchair, pregnant, boy, girl, color, everything. So yay, we're gonna be all inclusive. Whoopee!
It's amazing they didn't have this back in the old original Xbox Live days, because the first commercials on the Xbox Live were excruciatingly bad. This brought to you by Polygon. Xbox Live debuted November of 2002, and yours truly has been signed up since then.
Really?
Oh yeah. If you watch the commercial, it looks like this more like an infomercial, more like a training session to teach people how to use Xbox Live. And when you watch the kid explaining it to the other kid and see what comes up on screen, it doesn't even match what happens in Xbox Live today. It's pretty hilarious. They do show an Xbox communicator headset, and I think I still got one packed away somewhere. And when you log into your profile, if you've been part of Xbox Live, there's a number next to your profile, that avatar that Warp was just talking about, that represents how many years. And I just went and did that right before the recording, and we're at 15. Well, I'm at 15.
Gotcha.
So I basically...
These guys they have on this commercial look like such dude bros.
it's 2002, but it looks 80s for some reason.
Oh, it's painful. Absolutely painful. Okay, well, you know what? Hey, man. We don't create the news, we just tell it, guys, all right? This is what's been coming in this week. We apologize. On to other, I kind of find to be interesting news, to be honest with you. There was this interesting article that came up in Priceonomics that I just want to bring up here, and it was interesting on a couple of fronts here. The first is gender, income, and education. Who's playing video games? Well, in a broad stroke, everybody. Everybody's playing video games now. We've talked about this before. But they actually give you some breakdown in terms of more specifics and some percentages and whatnot. So I want to go over a few things with you guys, just so you guys can actually see some of these. So the takeaways they have here. Younger people, especially from 18 to 24, are the largest percentage of people that are playing video games. No fucking duh. Now... some other interesting stats they had regarding where men are three times more likely to play or purchase video games over women. Again, kind of duh. Individuals with a high school diploma or associate's degree are more likely. As a matter of fact, in the graphics they have down here, the higher the education, the less gameplay. I don't know if it's just people get smarter and lose interest in games, or they're just too damn busy getting an education to really do it. I don't know. So, it's kind of funny. You see this wonderful graphic, which I find absolutely humorous, because they have like the 18-24 is a huge number of people for age, and then it kind of dwindles down to you get the 40, and then it goes back up again a little bit, which is right where I'm at. So, hey, maybe I'll start getting back into gaming a little more. Gaming education we talked about. Again, the less education the people have, the more games they play. Go figure.
It's weird.
People making about $90,000 or less are more likely to purchase more games. Games by income, supposedly there's a sweet spot, but they're saying that it's people who make under 90,000 the ones that are more likely, where it kind of drops off higher up. The graph doesn't show it that well, but nevertheless kind of shows an interesting aspect of it. Just, you feel the things here. And then they have the gaming by gender. You'll see 5.5% versus 17.1%. For percentages, so
nothing about violence.
Nothing about violence. Nothing about violence.
Yeah, it's because it doesn't apply. Damn it.
So there you go.
So EA shaking in their boots. EA executive says they won't repeat loot boxes mistake. This is brought to you by Rock Paper Shotgun. So Patrick Soderlund, I think I pronounced that right, EA's new chief design officer, told The Verge, and I quote, "We can shy away from it and pretend like it didn't happen, or we can act responsibly and realize that we made some mistakes and try to rectify those mistakes and learn from them." Yes.
They made mistake with loot boxes?
Yes.
No.
So it's a shame that, this had to happen. It had to get to this point for them to maybe wake up and smell the coffee. But we're going to see in their future games. In fact, they bring up specifically in this article, they don't want to screw up, what's that other one? Anthem. That's supposed to be coming out. But a good example of where something was done right by them. So I'm going to help them out here is A Way Out, the video game that recently came out, which I played through with NachoPandaa on Twitch, was brought to you by a certain developer, but published by EA. And EA didn't put their fingers in there, didn't meddle with anything, and the game did amazingly well. So
I think they didn't put their fingers in it because they're too busy with everything else, and they probably didn't think it was gonna be that great a game. EA doesn't bother when they are distributors or publishers on a game that they didn't create and they don't think it's gonna be a big deal. They don't bother. They're too damn busy. They're a green maker. Here's the thing. Let's make sure we keep this in perspective. EA isn't going to repeat the mistakes with loot box, not because they've suddenly grown morals or they care about their end users being us. They are still beholden to their shareholders, and they just want to make sure they don't damage the EA name. That's all they care about. This is not EA growing a heart. This is not the Grinch that saved Christmas, all right? There's still a bunch of thieving assholes that will literally pull dollars out of kids' pockets if they can find a legal way to do it and not damage their name. Mm-hmm. Okay, so don't. Oh, EA's changed.
It wouldn't surprise me.
They're dumb and they're fucking greedy. Hey, speaking of dumb, by the way.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the teen who played a round of Fortnite during a tornado?
No, actually, I did not hear this.
Yeah, you want to talk about... Yeah, I have 4 kids. I see how my kids act when they get enthralled with a game. They are dead to the world. This kid was in the middle of playing a round of Fortnite and didn't realize a fucking F3 tornado had touched down until it had ripped the roof off his neighbor's house. He was that fucking out of it that literally in the middle of a tornado, roof comes off his neighbor's house. He goes, oh shit, there's a tornado. So obviously at that point, the logic here is you get up and go, oh shit, and you bolt to a safe location, hunker down and worry about your life until it's over. Well, he kind of did that. He grabbed his family, went to the bathroom to hide out there because it's an inner area, it's safer, and finished his game of Fortnite. You can't make this shit up! This dude was oblivious to a fucking life-threatening natural disaster, and once he realized what was happening, finished his game. Either you are one dedicated motherfucker or you're one stupid motherfucker. No, wait, he's a teenager. He is one stupid motherfucker. That's all there is to it. I'm sorry. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and switch gears here. Get away from the gaming stuff, do a little tech stuff, and... Oh, my dear God, I am so happy. It is not even fucking funny. Chrome now mutes.
I knew you were going to love this.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. Coming from Engadget, they let us know that Chrome now mutes autoplay videos by default. Yay! I am so fucking sick and tired of the bullshit autoplay videos. And a lot of the news sites that we use, like IGN, for example... can fuck off because that's all they do is big, giant, full fucking top header, goddamn autoplay fucking videos. And yes, granted, when I go to look up an article about World of Warcraft, that first video is about that article or about World of Warcraft, which is okay. I really don't want playing because I'm trying to read the article. And then it keeps going on. It keeps doing more and more and more and more. Fuck autoplay. Thank you, Chrome, for doing this. The ironic value that is not lost on me. This article has a video that autoplayed and was muted.
That's awesome.
You're not.
Continuing on with tech news, and this is something more of a follow-up because we reported on this in this show a few weeks back, or maybe a couple months back. The world's largest aircraft may finally take flight this summer. This is brought to you by Engadget, and it is,
this thing is
you
ridiculous.
Remember the name is the Stratolaunch, with a wingspan of 385 feet and weighing in at over 500,000 pounds. Basically, it's the largest plane in the world.
500,000 pounds.
Yeah, it's already gone.
Lofts itself into the air.
The air, yeah. I know that's incredible when you think of that. Basically, they've done. They were doing. I think the last time we reported it was like engine tests and so on. Yep. Now they were doing taxi tests with top speeds hitting 28 miles per hour and 46 miles per hour. And they still apparently have a few more tests to go through before the maiden voyage. But they did target. I think it was 2017 that they wanted to go for a maiden voyage, but it's looking like it's going to be sometime this summer. No specific date given yet. It's really cool.
Really want to emphasize here, not scared of flying, really not into it. We are talking about a 385-foot,
Wingspan.
500,000-pound thing that can go into the air because of the physics of if we create a wing just right, it will create a vacuum above the wing and suck the plane into the air.
That's insane. Like,
fuck
the
you,
size.
physics. Fuck you.
That's going to be one amazing flight. World record setting, obviously, when it happens.
Oh my god, it's incredible what we can do now with technology. And seriously, it is absolutely incredible. If they get this off the ground, I'm gonna be just gobsmacked. One last one for you guys, and this is on the sad news realm here. Our Lee Emery is no longer with us, sadly. So he is the guy that is iconically known for being the loudmouth gunnery sergeant from Full Metal Jacket. He actually played a lot of different types of roles, but he was most noted for being a very brash and loud military individual. Sadly, he died last Sunday, a week ago from when this airs, due to complications with pneumonia at the age of 74. So he is somebody that, he definitely will be missed. He was interesting and very
recognizable face too. I've seen him in a few movies.
Very iconic individual. So rest in peace, Gunnery Sergeant. We will miss you. Sorry. Anyways, guys, that's going to be all the news for us tonight. And again, we're going to go ahead and do a shorter format here, so we got kind of transitioning to that. We're going to move on to the next segment, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up tonight. Again, it's going to be a little bit shorter format. We do appreciate you guys sticking with us through all this. And again, we are going to be switching up our format here. So, was it May 5th, I believe?
First
Saturday into May. I believe it's May. I want to say it's May 5th.
I think you are correct. Yeah.
Yep, I'm right. So May 5th, guys. Yeah. Mark this down in your calendar. May 5th. We are going to be doing this show live on our Twitch channel. So if you want to join us for that, you're welcome to head over to twitch.tv/BottleRocketGaming. Make sure you hit the follow there so you know when we're coming up here. We are going to start doing the show live. And we are changing the format up. So we're going to get rid of the main topic, the topic piece in the second half of the show, in favor of spending a little more time with that week's news. And we're going to add in a new element, which is going to be headlines, maybe some news that really doesn't have much to be talked about other than just to let you know that it's there. That way all the stuff that we keep dumping so we can keep it short and simple for the speed bits, we'll actually be able to talk about more and still give you some details about it. So look forward to that. And also a reminder, all those main topics, those wonderful dialogues that we have on topics and news bites that are worth expanding on, is actually going to be moving over to our new show, which is going to be Defective Discourse. And that's going to be starting on May 1st, which is a Tuesday evening. And that's going to be at 11 o'clock Eastern time. Live as well on our Twitch channel, so make sure you check that out. So go ahead and mark us down in calendars, guys. 11 o'clock Tuesday is going to be Defective Discord. It's going to be with me and Kirok and our new co-host, Component Z, as well as a whole bunch of a bevy of guests to join us. That's going to hopefully be a big roundtable, and the roundtable is meant to be a part of the community as well. So we actually have the chat in there talking with us and have a dynamic conversation. So again, 11 o'clock Tuesday night Eastern, and then May 5th at 10 o'clock Eastern is going to be this show going forward. We will still archive these shows on YouTube, so if you subscribe to YouTube and catch our show that way, then you'll still be able to do that, and we will be putting the Defective Discourse shows on YouTube as well. So now you'll have both of the shows on YouTube after the fact, as well as live on Twitch. So please make sure you check that out. Also, guys, we have our wonderful website is finally back up. It's a greatly simplified website. We can go check out some basic details here. Basically, it's a landing page to get you to the right places you want to go to, including our Discourse, YouTube, etc. So this is a great way to find us online. We also have a donors page for anybody who wants to donate to us. We've got our board members and Patreon donations. You're welcome to pay there. We do have both a Patreon account and also a PayPal account. So you want to do a one-time, shoot some money to us via PayPal if you want to donate to us on a nice schedule, you're welcome to go to our Patreon account and do it there. And I also want to do a quick little shout out and a thank you to all of our staff members. You know, a couple of us here because I'm sitting right here right now. We do have a lot of people, including Lynn's Argentum Talks, Ruark, Ziplock, and Thomas, who help us out on a daily basis too, including taking care of our Twitch channel, our main BRG group, doing events and etc. And of course to our wonderful board members, which is Yankee, RG, and VSD. So thank you guys so much for that. If you want to be a part of this community or a part of this podcast or a part of a show in Ballrock Gaming, feel free to come by and say hi to us. As a matter of fact, you can come by and say hi to us literally over here on our Discord channel and say howdy. We do have a Discord channel. Come on, hop in. Again, if you go to ballrockgaming.com, you can find the link to our Discord channel. Hop in, say howdy. And while you're at it, since you guys are already here on our YouTube channel, feel free to go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to keep up what's going on. Make sure you catch the new shows here, as well as give us a little love, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. So thank you very much. And thank you guys once again. As always, we will catch you next week, which is going to be our final episode recorded, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes. And before we go live, we'll enjoy that. And just for the sake of the tee-hees and the ha-has, it's episode 120, and it's on 420, dude. Yeah!
That's true. I didn't even realize that.
420, baby. Anyways, guys, have yourself a good night. We'll catch you next week.
Bye. Guys.